Tribunal admits Chicago University NYC certificates in PDP's case against Tinubu. Wow, so PDP has been able to tender Tinubu's certificate, the Chicago State University certificate, NYC certificates, all of that have been submitted to the tribunal for verification as exhibit, and all of that have been admitted by the tribunal. Remember, at the beginning of this campaign program last year, prior to the election, Tinubu had a lot of certificate saga, bet record saga, all of that around, even the case of money forfeiture in the United States with respect to drug case, and all of that came upon Tinubu, and the major case was part of that drug and this issue of fake certificate from the Chicago State University. And they've tendered all of that. I remember this was tendered, this document also came up a few days ago or last week or so, where it was discovered that the Tinubu that attended Chicago State University was a female. Okay, and that has been verified time and time with that number. Okay, so I'm surprised that what is his name? Reno Mokri is coming out now to say that he has spent money. He went to Chicago State University to do investigation and found that Tinubu actually finished for Chicago University and had the best record there, was one of the best of the alumni. I was like, can people tell lies? Can people stake their integrity for something like this? So if Reno Mokri had discovered that, let him bring his findings to the tribunal, to the INEC and Tinubu and APC legal team, to counter what Peter Obi and Atiku had submitted to the tribunal. If Reno Mokri, after saying all these things, he's not able to provide a document that can be used as exhibit in the court, then all his statements are fake. That is the way I see that. Okay. So let's see what we have here. The Presidential Election Petitions Court has accepted certified copies of President Bola Tinubu's academic and work records submitted by the People's Democratic Party and its candidate Atiku Abubakar. Okay, it was reported that the documents presented as evidence include President Tinubu's BSc certificate from Chicago State University, his NYSC discharge certificate, and a certificate of service from Mobile Loyal Nigeria PLC. And during the court proceedings, PDP subpoenaed witness Mike Enahoro, Eba Esquire, revealed details about these documents, and he pointed out that Tinubu purportedly obtained them, but surprisingly, they bore the name of Bola Adekunle Tinubu. It's coming out clear again. Bola Adekunle Tinubu, and this name is the name of a female. Led by PDP counsel Chris Uche-San, the witness also submitted forms EC13 and EC9, which are nomination forms along with letters addressed to the Independent National Electoral Commission as supporting attachment. However, the admissibility of these documents faced objection from the legal representatives of INEC counsel to President Tinubu, Emmanuel Okala-san, and the APC Latif Fagbemi-san. They can't continue to object now. They object. Okay? So the funniest of all is this issue of Chicago State University, and the name that is there is Bola Adekunle Tinubu. Okay? And this Bola Adekunle Tinubu has been verified on that record that this was a female. Okay? So if this was a female, then how did Tinubu get the certificate? I'm sure everything about this man is shrouded in secrecy, I tell you. And I will remember that, what is his name? Is it David Hundein, the young investigative journalist in the US, had actually done this investigation and brought out facts how this Chicago State University result sheet or certificate was forged using a forgery website. Okay, and he brought the documents, the original template from Chicago State University and that template from that forged website and compared line by line, and it was discovered that the one Tinubu submitted to INEC actually aligned with the one from the fake website. Okay, and at variance with the original template from the Chicago State University. So with all the documents on ground, and including what the legal team of PDP and Atiku has presented now, shows that the name in the certificate is Bola Adekunle Tinubu, not Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and also verify that this name belongs to a lady. Now, wow, this president, everything around him is not genuine. From name to certificate to business to source of income, source of money, and everything around him is no wonder his APC team, the Coalition for Civil Society Organization in APC, are now coming out through a lady called Ubule, are now coming out to beg Atiku and Peter Obi to withdraw their case against Tinubu in court so that they can settle out of court. There's no way we can settle out of court. The question is the process that produced Tinubu as a president. That process, they need to troubleshoot it, they need to verify it, they need to check it. And if there are violations along the process, we also need to identify those violations and correct them now. That is the only way Nigeria can move forward. If not, it will continue to be a fake country led by fake people with questionable character, questionable antecedents, and all of that. And we cannot continue like this. Nigeria, as the largest economy in Africa and one of the largest economies in the world and the largest black race in the world, cannot continue to go like this. It's actually a giant nation in the Committee of Nations all over the world. But what is bringing Nigeria backward is the crop of leaders that Nigeria has had over the years. And somebody has to correct it. And at some point, it has to be corrected somehow. And I think the point to do those corrections has arrived. This is the best time to do those corrections. Okay, so all these things are digging out. It's not just to prove that Peter Obi won election, who though is the primary thing, but at the back end again, we actually want to put things straight. This is a time to redeem Nigeria from the hand of criminal and unscrupulous politicians. Those people that have held Nigeria captive over the years. This has to stop. Okay, and I thank God for Peter Obi, who has pulled out his neck on this matter to get it right once and for all. So we have to get it right now. The judiciary, even though the judiciary has been compromised over the years and is so corrupt, people are not expecting so much from the judiciary. But again, this is the time that the judiciary has to redeem itself from the how do I call it, the genealogy of being ridiculed. You know, they've been ridiculed for ages, for years, for decades. And this is the best time they have to redeem their image. So they have to really do the needful and let the truth come and let judiciary show that they're independent this time around. Otherwise, it will just be a child's play. But whether we like it or not, the secret of Nigerian leaders have been so exposed up to this current president now, and there's nothing new that we are seeing. The judiciary just need to do the needful. I know that a lot of evidences are before the tribunal now, and I'm sure they are confused. They're taking of what next to do. They don't know what to do. The case is so tight now that even those people that are making noise, people like FFK, people like Adenuga and Kayamo, they are tired now. They don't even know where to start from because the evidences are so much and so huge, and that is why they have resorted to antagonizing the Igbos, making it tribalistic. But if you look at the way things have been in Nigeria, the Hausas and the Fulanis have been so tribalistic among themselves. The Yorubas are even the most tribalistic among other tribes. So they can't blame the Igbos at this time. And they are the people playing the ethnic card, diverting attention from their own side. But then the truth is known already. So that is what is happening. The document they're presenting, especially the certificate from the Chicago State University, is showing Bola Adekunle Tinubu and not Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And that name belonged to a female. Wow, what an exposition. So thank you for listening, and let's have your thoughts on this. And let's see where we go from here.